Before you say a word, I have a limited amount of time and an even more limited amount of patience for you. If it were up to me, you'd already be suspended.
Well, it looks like you've been overruled, because I'm still here, taking up your precious time.
Yes, time I should be using to welcome the woman who actually won the Royal Rumble, Becky Lynch. A superstar who clawed her way back with grit, not temper tantrums. That's where my energy's going. Not into cleaning up after whatever meltdown you've got brewing this week.
Got it. I'll save the chaos for after the Becky Lynch celebration.
Look, for some unfathomable reason, Hunter and the board feel like, despite the fact that you attacked a general manager, that I'm supposed to give you another chance. So this is your chance. Keep the chaos off my show, and maybe, you make it to WrestleMania without burning this bridge down too.
Oh, I'll be at WrestleMania, in the main event, taking the title off Jordynne Grace.
Well, between us, I've got it on very good authority that Becky Lynch is announcing she's facing Jordynne at WrestleMania. So I'd suggest tempering your delusions.
I'd suggest you remember what I do to GMs who get in my way.
I don't like where this conversation is going. So I will say this, and then you will leave my office. You are opening SmackDown in a match against Lyra Valkyria. Be good, follow the rules, and keep the chaos off my show.
Sir, yes, sir.
A woman who isn't asking for opportunities. She's taking them.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts.
I've seen this woman fight through everything, but these reports of her turning on Adam Pearce like that says to me she's not climbing anymore. She's just running from what she was.
Oh, come on, Booker. You weren't there. You don't know what was said or done. It's possible that what you call betrayal, she would call liberation. Is the archetype planning an encore? Or will Lyra Valkyria drop the curtain? No protection, no sanctuary. Lyra Valkyria has arrived.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria!
A woman who has called herself the Celtic goddess of war. We've already seen Valkyria forge herself in battle. You can really feel it in the air. Nobody knows what to expect from the woman who was called the archetype tonight. Not after what she did to Adam Pearce. Not after who she chose to become.
She's not here for redemption, Michael. She's here to win. And if that means burning bridges, torching legacies, policies, so be it. Yeah, but when you burn it all down, you better be sure what's left can stand the heat, because Lyra Valkyria, she doesn't flinch in the fire.
Shoulders down, pending predicament.
She almost got caught by surprise.
She's totally unprotected. Perhaps she needs suplex. Wrist clutch suplex, perfect. And kicks out before the count.
Just a little too early for all that, if you ask me.
Look at that insult to injury with that one.
Just playing games here, not even taking this opponent seriously.
And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Lyra's getting caught and dissected.
You know she's thinking she can end it all here. Popped up. Meteora. Straight into the pin. She breaks the count quick.
That may have been an easy kick out, but they'll surely get harder as this match continues.
The former Archetype 2.
Here we go.
What a crossbody.
Launched into an aerial assault and getting all of that.
Big impact. Could be a huge tide turner.
Crashing into the barricade with such force. Into the unforgiving barricade.
And she's unleashed a barrage here.
Yeah, and she's shown no signs of letting up here. Neckbreaker.
Not so fast. Once again, she's put on the back foot. Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get. Look at this. Crashing to the floor.
You can be fearless, but you also need to be smart, and that was not smart. Oh, a rough landing right into the barricade. Right across the chest. My word, colliding hard with that diamond-plated steel. Leaving the ring right here.
Nice running crossbody. Getting your mind back into this is one thing, but getting your body back into it is another. Oh, and gets blasted into the steel steps. Highlight reel material. Up high. There's the meteor. That found the mark, but I don't know who got the worst of it. Back into the ring now.
The ref got a little too close to the action there.
The kick connects. Oh! Referee signaling for the bell, and we have a disqualification.
What the hell was that DQ out there? I didn't want to give you a second chance. I was told to. And you just made the entire board look like fools for pushing me into it.
You told me to be a good soldier. You should have realized I'm a general.
And yet here you are, causing chaos instead of leading anything. You think there won't be consequences? That you're above the system? You're not. You're in it. And now you're mine to deal with.
Then deal with me. Just don't be surprised when the system breaks trying to hold me down.
You're not as invincible as you think. Becky Lynch didn't need to break the rules or burn bridges. She earned her WrestleMania shot the right way. That's why she'll be out there in the spotlight, and you're in here making excuses.
The great comeback continues, I'll admit. I thought maybe you'd finally found that missing gear, that killer instinct that turns contenders into champions.
Funny. I was thinking the same about you. Thought you finally learned not to underestimate me.
I don't underestimate you. I understand you. You run hot. You talk big. You make noise. But when it matters most, you crumble. Like a forgotten statue years past its relevancy. That's why you're watching your shot vanish into thin air while Becky Lynch main events WrestleMania.
You almost sound like you're rooting for her.
Oh, Becky Lynch is going to lose at WrestleMania to my client Jordynne Grace. But she'll do it under the lights, in the main event, with the world chanting her name. And you will be back here, still trying to figure out how the story moved on without you.
I don't need a spotlight to shine, Paul. I'm the damn fire. And this fire will keep burning until I get my shot against Jordynne.
Sure, face it. While you act out and spiral, the window on your comeback is slamming shut. Late means last, archetype. And in this business, last means left behind. Have fun watching Jordynne and Becky at WrestleMania.
And now the GM of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, with what we suspect will be an announcement about WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the winner of the Royal Rumble and the woman who will main event WrestleMania, proof that hard work pays off, Becky Lynch.
Here we go, Becky Lynch back on SmackDown for the first time since punching her ticket to WrestleMania.
Becky is really milking her intro, isn't she?
More than usual.
I don't like the looks of this.
Looks like we had our own Rumble. Didn't we, Becky? It doesn't look like we've got a Royal Rumble winner after all. That complicates WrestleMania, doesn't it?
That's enough. You are going to face severe consequences.
Oh? What's that, Becky? I should be the next challenger for Jordynne Grace? You want me to take your spot?
Becky got some fight left in her.
I'm afraid you mean had.
Make the match, Aldis.
You will never get a shot at WrestleMania. You are suspended.
We need some medical attention back there immediately. That crossed a major line.
Something tells me the archetype isn't finished crossing lines.
Our thoughts right now are with Becky Lynch.
I don't even know where to start. It wasn't enough to attack me? Someone who stood by you? Someone who came to you as a friend? And now Becky? I once thought you were walking a hard road back, but you're just burning the whole trail behind you.
I never asked you to believe in me. That was your choice, your mistake. I asked for a title. Everything else is noise.
You really think you're better this way, don't you? You're not evolving. You're eroding. and you're too far gone to notice the difference.
Whatever version of me gets Jordan Grace at WrestleMania.
Check your phone, idiot! Aldous already made the call. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair. Triple threat at Saturday night's main event. Winner gets Jordan. That's the WrestleMania main event, not you.
No, I'm not letting that happen. I clawed my way back, bled for this place, and now I get to watch from the sidelines while they hand out my WrestleMania spot like a party favor? Not happening.
How are you going to manage that? You're not even allowed in the building. Go home and take a hard look in the mirror.
Oh, hey. I don't think we're supposed to be talking since you're suspended. Unless we're just hanging out. In public, where it's safe.
Relax, Troy. I'm not gonna kick your ass in an airport. Unless you give me a reason to.
That is wonderfully reassuring.
I need a WWE producer I can trust to keep his mouth shut. You're going to help me.
Fantastic. I love helping. People always say, if you need anything, ask Troy. He can make it happen.
Good. I just need to know the whereabouts of Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Charlotte Flair. At all times. When they're coming, when they're going, when they're vulnerable.
Oh, just that, huh? Yeah. I think that's a very interesting request, and I will consider it.
And I'm reconsidering my stance on airport beatings.
Consider it done. That's what I was gonna say. I suppose you want to get started on this as soon as possible.
Let's start with Rhea.
I know I'm going to regret this.
Rhea Ripley is looking totally locked in for her match later tonight.
First Becky, now Rhea?
That woman's not even supposed to be here.
You have to wonder if this has anything to do with that announced triple threat match to determine Jordan Grace's WrestleMania opponent.
Oh, we don't have to wonder, Cole. It seems clear that's exactly what's behind this.
She's already suspended, man. Keep pushing like this, and she might not have a way back.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Oh, what a high kick. I knew they didn't like each other, but I didn't think they'd turn this into a parking lot brawl.
Just burying their opponent with that trash can. Ripley came here ready for a fight, but she didn't know it was going to be against someone who shouldn't even be in the building.
Oh my, sent crashing through the window. No!
Shards of glass go flying everywhere.
Rear chin lock, and now just rapid fire punches. Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy.
Evades the attack.
Proving that she is a superstar who knows how to carry herself. Beautiful swinging neck breaker. Targeting the arm with a big stomp. Holy, careening right through the glass window.
Stomped cold with a fist right in the face. Oh, damaging the arm.
Oh, God, right through the window. There's shattered glass everywhere. Looking to lock it in. The bell lock is in. Trying to fight out of this submission. I bet we see a tap. She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Just targeting the leg, testing the limits.
Oh, sent clean through the window. Broken glass flying everywhere.
She's placed.
Oh, my goodness, please stop!
And now she's giving the crowd a chance to feast their eyes on true talent.
Absolutely blasted there.
Ripley with the wherewithal to counter. Able to prevent Rhea's attack.
She cannot be seeing straight right now. She's taken a ton of blows to the head here.
Medical is definitely going to want to take a look at her after this match.
Knee right in the moneymaker. Chair in hand, it's only a matter of time before she uses it.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot? Clubbing blow. Caught the leg. The leg is knee to the jaw. Neck breaker. Fends it off. Good counter.
Now a volley of shots going their way.
And a lariat.
Textbook. The list of superstars who have taken a tumble off that dock is long and illustrious. None of these competitors want to be added to it.
Devastating hit from the chair. Ripley out of there in a hurry.
And just like that, she gets out of dodge. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. Meteora!
She's bringing the table into play here.
She is done playing around. Thinking counter into a takedown.
She's in a predicament here. Of course, that's a unique suplex. Wrist clutch suplex, perfect. Oh no, are they setting the table on fire? This is too damn far. Here she goes, climbing up the ladder.
She must have had a good reason to make this ascent. Running clothesline.
We knew this was going to be explosive, but this is really starting to get dangerous now.
Yeah, one misstep from up there could mean your career, or worse. Ooh.
Spin kick to the midsection.
And a stiff shot to her core there.
Caught with an knee.
Fighting this high up can only end in disaster. That is not good. Without a railing, one small step could be catastrophic.
This is a dangerous area to be battling it out.
You really have to be aware of fighting in this environment. One wrong move and you'll be dust on the pavement.
Every maneuver being returned with counter fire.
A fall from this height could be catastrophic.
There's no way they're getting up from that. Oh, my. Holy hell.
Risking it all and getting nothing but a gruesome landing.
This is why you shouldn't be fighting out there in the first place. And now it looks like they're done.
There you are.
Please, no. I didn't know you were asking me to be a part of a crime spree. When I saw Rhea on that stretcher, my life and career flashed before my eyes.
Calm down, Troy. Rhea Ripley is going to be fine. Eventually. Maybe. Who knows? But you're already in this now.
No. I just pointed you in a direction. Under duress. Let's not forget the under duress part. I was very under a lot of duress.
You were an accomplice. You're already on the ride. You think if anyone finds out you helped me, they'll believe you were innocent?
Yes! If there's one thing people know me for, it's my integrity and... Okay, yeah, you're right. What else do you need me to do?
Good boy. I need you to tell me where I might find Bianca Belair.
You might find her any number of places. Date night with Montez, getting her hair done, or maybe at NXT next week?
You're turning into a regular right-hand man, Troy.
I really wish you wouldn't do this.
There's an added buzz with Bianca Belair returning home to NXT.
The Archetype with another attack.
This woman is crossing lines that haven't even been drawn yet.
With WrestleMania on the horizon and all eyes on one match to complete the card, the woman who used to call herself the Archetype is determined to hijack that conversation.
She's telling everyone who will listen that if she's not in the match, she'll burn it down before it ever happens.
And she might actually do it. Nothing more dangerous than a woman who's convinced the system owes her everything.
This parking lot has become a war zone for Bianca Belair thanks to the so-called Archetype. Ah, that was a stiff shot with that kendo stick.
What a sick thud from that table. It seems like she's looking to take things up a notch or two.
Yeah, she's definitely got something big planned with this table. Bang! Take a seat at the table.
Not sure what the plan is here, placing the table on top of a table.
Yeah, guys, I've seen this before, and it never ends well. Just burying their opponent with that trash can.
She is definitely a polarizing superstar.
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Into a chop block.
What's she got here? Of course, that's a unique suplex. Wrist clutch suplex. Perfect.
Saw what was coming. Got out of harm's way.
Oh, lots of talk on that suplex. And Belair expected that.
Running Bulldog.
She's just daring her opponent now.
Oh, shattering impact from the light tube. Has a weapon, but is wasting time.
And now the blood is starting to flow from the face of Belair.
Got her in her sights and making clear she's going to make this hurt. It knew what was coming there.
Some well-timed defense on her part.
Bianca gets rescinded right back.
This could spell danger for Bianca.
Shake it, neck breaker. Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
She's tied up. What a wrist clutch suplex.
Bianca evades that one. Defenses are sharp with this series of reversals.
DDT.
Flaunting her weapon and goading her opponent.
Oof, that ladder's gonna leave a mark. Taking the time to unfold and set up the ladder.
Take it down.
She reverses and creates an opportunity. Sheesh, that's gonna leave a mark. Getting the ladder set up now. There's the takedown. To the dome.
Bianca taking a... What on earth?
Good God! What just happened?
There was absolutely no reason to take that risk. They are paying for it now.
Oh, what a quick answer. Oh, accurate roundhouse.
everyone. This is true greatness before you.
And now it looks like they're done.
You really don't know how to stay gone, do you?
People just don't know how to stay out of my way.
Bianca Belair was supposed to be a special guest referee here tonight to determine the championship match at Stand and Deliver.
And now Bianca can't stand or deliver.
When you thought you were too good for NXT a few months ago, that was the best thing to ever happen to me. But at least now the whole world knows the truth, that the Archetype's legacy isn't redemption, it's wreckage.
Careful, Ava. You're one crossed line from being part of the wreckage, too.
You made your mess on SmackDown. Don't drag it down here. I don't want to see you near my show ever again.
Relax. The last woman standing between me and Jordan Grace doesn't go here.
Charlotte Flair appears unfazed by the speculation that she's next on the Archetype's hit list.
That hit list just struck. The suspension isn't cutting it. This woman should be arrested.
Charlotte Flair does not seem the least bit surprised to find herself in a fight against the suspended superstar tonight.
Nobody's surprised, Cole. The only question was where and when.
One more question you forgot, Corey, and that's whether Charlotte is going to let the former Archetype walk out of here in one piece.
And Flair gets that turned back on her.
Here she is, just basking in the adulation of the masses.
What's the Queen masterminding now? Side slam.
Nice.
Well executed takedown.
Oh.
Charlotte has been through everything in this business, but she should have seen this attack coming.
Oh, my God.
Look out! Cross body! And this is as much a dare as it is a statement.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Wow. Oh, she's got that equalizer, and she's ready to use it. Boom! Oh, look like we're going to drop that power bomb, but wait a minute.
Provide an escape plan. Running clothesline. Look at the velocity into the table.
Preparing the tape.
There's no way. This is incredible.
Absolutely not. Get out of here.
Neck breaker.
Charlotte's at a disadvantage.
The Three Amigos. Kick gets caught.
Hard knee to the face.
And a kick.
Once again, their core taking some substantial damage.
She's in her clutches. Planted with a neck breaker.
Look at this on Charlotte.
I don't see them getting up after that.
And with good reason.
This woman is suspended, but somehow has been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Charlotte Flair were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania! Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Jordynne Grace!
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Women's Champion, Jordynne Grace. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation. Your last pathetic play. Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client, Jordynne Grace, is if you were the last woman left.
I just have one question. Does she know?
Does she know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh so special WWE Women's Champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from her?
What are you talking about?
When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Naomi. Then Nia. Two women coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the wise man. Funny how Moreno ended up with the Wyatt Six after I left her behind. They didn't target her at random. Someone pointed them in the direction of a lost soul. Someone who knew exactly what kind of chaos that would unleash. Someone who wanted me trapped in that nightmare while the Royal Rumble came and went. Someone like you.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE Women's Champion, that was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my tool. You took out Rhea, Bianca, Charlotte, and now my client Jordan Grace gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE Women's Champion has heard enough.
Jordan Grace is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Jordan, there's no need for you to involve yourself in any of
what
it.
I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part
You
of
lied, you manipulated, you made this all about you.
Jordan, let's go hash this out over steak.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas, and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this woman up by beating her again, this time at WrestleMania!
Jordan Grace has made the call herself. We have our WrestleMania main event.
The woman we once called the archetype gets the shot she's been waiting a year for.
Will this be the ultimate finish to her comeback story, or will she fall flat on her face again?
We won't have to wait long to find out.
Wow, so Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This coming from the woman he's been stringing around all year? Please.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to you.
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Moreno, guess I can't blame you for being jealous that I've still got someone in my corner. And what did all this get you? Another shot at the woman who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing? You left me breathing. That was your mistake.
Yeah, so you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between you and me. I win and move on. You lose and make it a lifestyle.
Better than flexing like you built this yourself. You've been playing champ while Heyman holds the map. You tried to break me once. This time, I'm the one doing the breaking. And I'm not stopping at the bell.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You try to show how tough you are in some wannabe underground street fight. Expect us all to run away because you beat up an old man. Then go and tell some campfire ghost stories with the Wyatts. While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield, picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman is an advisor outside the ring. Inside the ring, It's all me. I don't care what kind of match it is. It ends with the same result. Me as champion and everyone telling you it's time to retire. Name your terms.
Extreme Rules. Let's take the leash off both of us. WrestleMania deserves mayhem, and you deserve a brutal end to your reign.
You think a few chairs and kendo sticks are gonna change how this ends tonight? Bring them all.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
You're not going to give me some nonsense about how getting there is half the fun, are you?
No, just saying it was a long road to get here. But here we are. Main event. WrestleMania.
Jealous?
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
No, never. There's a reason I turned him down then. That hasn't changed. I don't need someone scripting my path for me.
No, not now anyway. But maybe someday. Anyway, good luck out there.
Here to wish me luck, Aldous?
We both know luck hasn't gotten you this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest, you'd be fired.
Starting to sound like you're rooting against me, Nick.
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man, I would very much enjoy watching Jordynne Grace drop you on your smug, condescending face.
You're welcome for the ratings. Now do your job and stay out of the way while I steal the show.
Well, you got your match. Jordynne Grace, WrestleMania. And all it cost you was your soul, and Moreno's, and any shred of respect I had for you. We were friends. And you attacked me? Why? For getting in your way? For trying to remind you of who you were? You know, all those years you were off making movies and chasing that dream, I kept my word that whenever you wanted to come back, I'd get you back in. And I did. And I wish I hadn't. I sure hope it was worth it.
It will be when I win.
Will it? You know, in life you don't get do-overs. But if you could, if you had a chance to go back and change just one decision, one moment that sent you off course, you're telling me you wouldn't?
No. Every step brought me closer to this match. Even the ones I took over people like you.
Wow. I thought I knew you. I guess I never did. Look, anything can happen out there tonight. Extreme Rules lets you do anything. But after tonight, the story won't just be what you did. It'll be who you became to do it.
Just like everyone else, it sounds like you can't wait to watch.
I never said who I was pulling for.
She's no longer the archetype, no longer suspended, but still desperate for her chance at revenge.
This woman looks absolutely locked in as she makes her way to the ring.
Oh, this match suits her. I'll give you that. Extreme Rules, with everything she's become over the past year, how else could this end?
She wanted this spotlight so bad, she tore down half the roster to get it.
The former archetype has torn her legacy apart. Let's see if she can build a new one. Here is Jordan Grace, the champion who Paul Heyman has made untouchable.
Oh, she might go by the Juggernaut, but over the past year, her championship reign has been impenetrable.
We'll see if her decision to defend her title against an unstable opponent in an Extreme Rules match turns out to be the very thing that causes her reign to fall.
Heyman's vision, Grace's power, and maybe WrestleMania's wreckage.
Introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts. And her opponent from Austin, Texas, the WWE Women's Champion, Jordan Grace.
The crowning jewel of the women's division being contested here.
The final moments to focus on the prize before turning your attention on the competition.
Jordan Grace has handled every style, every threat, but tonight she faces a force that broke every rule to get here.
And now the rules are gone altogether. That's exactly what the former archetype wanted.
Just a reminder, Jordan is still the champ for a reason. You want to break her, you better be ready to get broken too.
And she's fine taking this to the outside.
Come on, you're kicking shoulders under the ring now.
Going for it. It connects. Throwing absolute caution to the wind there, and it paid off big time.
Oh, damn. Talk your talk, girl. Let them know who's in charge.
All measured up. Drop kick to the spine. Grace having trouble shifting the tides.
Yeah, Jordan's defensive instincts need to kick in.
She rolls down to double deal and grab the table.
What a sick start from that table. The archetype fought her way through suspension, chaos, and doubt. Now she's at WrestleMania in a match built for destruction.
Look at her in that chair with some vengeance. She's going all ready to strike with that steel chair.
Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening. This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
What is this? She's got a bat coming in barbed wire in hand. Grace's perseverance getting tested.
What does she have in mind for this table?
That was a stiff shot with the shovel.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? That shovel is still echoing from that. The action spilling in our direction.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Come on. This has gone way too far. Just stop this already. Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
Oh, grabbing the belt. Good man now.
Implanted by the DDT.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous. And slides back into the ring.
Just baiting the opposition to come mess with her.
Some impact from a barbed wire bat. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Oh, that adrenaline's pumping now. It makes you feel invincible. And for a little bit of time, you actually are.
And Grace falls to a counter.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Grace denies the attack. You can almost see the gears turning in their head as they set up the table. Maybe she wants to do some more.
Mommy's here to settle up with the archetype.
You have to wonder if this is Hannah's last roadblock.
But where is she?
Rhea's in the ring.
Getting stuck in their tracks.
Conagra's in behind that kick.
Switching the script on here.
And I'm sure she's got something planned putting the table right there.
And she puts the place on that.
And she manages to avoid that bit of offense. Able to steer clear of danger there.
She's taking things to the floor here.
Grab the belt, not sure how they're going to use it though.
She's ready to take this match to the outside. Looks like things are about to get a whole lot.
Take off. Big time payoff off a big time risk. Beating down with a shovel straight under the vision.
Grace was waiting for that. Oh, how'd you take a shovel across the dome? No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Watch out.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
Grabbing the title. And I think someone is going to get real up close and personal with it soon.
And we obviously expected a good match, but these ladies have defied even the greatest of expectations.
Digging down deep, giving it their all, and it doesn't seem like they're done yet.
Ooh.
What a way to get out of that one.
Someone's got bad intentions, and I like it. She's coming to, and she's not going to like what comes next.
Up high.
Oh, Samoa to two knees. Reckless abandon. My God, that was nuts. Absolutely insane.
Look out! All the way down to the floor.
Risked it all and lost it all.
That's going to hurt in more ways than one. Let's call.
That can go too loose with that knee.
Driven into the barricade. Back into the ring she comes.
She's setting up the table for something big here. Running clothesline.
Oh my goodness, please stop! Showing Jordan the door here.
Love her or hate her, it obviously doesn't matter to her.
Oh, she has bad intentions now, removing the turnbuckle pad. And she's making her way to the top rope here. Look at the height. Whoa, look out.
They just put their body on the line, and you get highly paid off. Look at that.
Absolutely unreal.
Oh, just crashing into the table.
Grace denies the attack.
Crushing the arm with that.
She manages to reverse it. Chop to the chest.
I think I see the welt already forming.
Setting the ropes.
From the top.
Taking flight. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
And she's coming back to the ring now. Okay, she's taking her showboat a bit too far at this point.
High risk. A slingshot crush body. Throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay.
Watch out. All the way to the outside.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. Listen to this place. It's electric. She's setting something up. With a neck breaker. Immense pressure being. Has the champ pinned. Is this it? Interesting decision there.
Well, she clearly has more in mind.
Set up in the corner now.
Perched in a dangerous position up top. It's about to get worse from here. Man, what timing on that counter.
Planting into flesh there. Trying to battle the Jim's ribcage with some resounding offense.
Her body can't be feeling right anymore. Not after that.
Gonna be some serious recovery needed for her when all of this is over.
Take a seat at the table. Immense pressure being kept on Jordan.
A full court press being applied to Grace.
There's no way. This is incredible. Absolutely not. Get out of here.
Take down. Look at the crossface. It's cinched in. The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, we have a new WWE Women's Champion.
I don't agree with how she got here, and these fans don't either.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Jordan Grace, well, that is just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
But imagine what we can do together.
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The Archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Is anyone surprised?
Wait a second.
She just knocked Heyman out cold.
She doesn't need Heyman. She's already defeated his champion.
The Archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on her shoulder and walked out alone as the most dangerous woman in WWE. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
Well, you did it. You
Obviously, I was born to be champion. Just took a minute to fix everyone else's mistakes.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Heyman. You stood at the crossroads, power right there for the taking, and you chose you. It was bold. It was inspiring. It was probably stupid. But what can you do? It's not like this is a video game where you can restart, make different choices, zig where you should have zagged.
Right.
Unless it is. I mean, come on. What if this whole thing's a simulation? What if I'm just pixels and code? There could be someone out there holding a controller thinking, Xavier Woods, you handsome bastard. Get to the point.
I know the feeling.
I'm just saying, if this was a video game, then you could go back. Maybe you and Moreno would be best friends right now. Maybe you'd open up a restaurant together after you both retired. You could decorate the walls with photos chronicling your adventures in and out of the ring.
Do you think I'd ever open a restaurant with that parasite?
You never know. But if this was a game, you could find out. If it was, this is exactly where a little choice would appear, asking you if you wanted to give up your title and play through things again, or stay here and hang with Adam Pearce for a while, defending that championship.
I just got this title. Now you want me to give it up and try to earn it all over again?
Okay, well, since apparently I can trigger menus now, I guess I'll just hang here awkwardly, waiting for you to get bored and come back.
Well, talk about making a WrestleMania moment. After everything you've done, I thought you would have stooped even lower and sided with Heyman. You two seem meant for each other.
I am the WWE Women's Champion, and I accomplished that all by myself. I didn't need that pathetic, blubbering leech, Paul Heyman.
At least we can agree on that last part. In any event, now it's time to prove you can stand on your own by defending your championship.
I will dominate whoever you put in my way. So what do you got?
I've worked hard on putting this match together. Will you sign on?
Let's go back to the drawing board on that one. That's not what I had in mind for my next title defense. What else do you have?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
Through the smoke, the Dark Angel arrives. For La Primera, made her debut in October of 2024, won the North American title within 4 months. A month later, she was a double champion when she won the NXT Women's Championship. 2 months after that, she made her main roster debut. 3 months after that, she captured the Women's World Championship.
Not to mention how often she's gone viral thanks to the Devil's Kiss.
Oh, I know everyone wants to give Satan a smooch.
Excuse me, Wade?
Well, let's just focus back on this entrance, guys.
The character talent and pedigree are undeniable.
Well, at this point, Stephanie's used to success in championships, and now she's searching for that glory on the biggest stage there is, WWE.
The champion sets a new standard with every match.
I know a lot of people, smart people, were ready to write off this champion after her long layoff.
They assumed they'd read the last chapter of her story, but this title reign looks to be one heck of a sequel.
Her title didn't come easy, and neither will holding on to it.
Introducing the challenger, from San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie Duncan. And her opponent, from Boston, Massachusetts, the WWE Women's Champion,
This is what it's all about for these women. This title, this championship, this honor.
Oh, baby. The heathen zone. Heads possibly prevailing now.
You can't believe that. These two are just taking a breather before they go back at it again.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Roundhouse kick connects.
And now she's allowing her adoring public to shower her with adulation.
Looking stunned here, guys.
Tossed to the outside with extreme prejudice. And now cooking up something devious. Using the ropes to devastating effect.
Like a missile through the air. Popped up. Damage starting to affect the challenger.
Oh, yeah, and her toughness is already being put to the test. Smash down hard with that axe handle, man.
Smacked with an open palm.
It seems like that slap might have had a little extra hostility behind it. And Vaquer on the receiving end again.
Yet somehow Vaquer has to turn the tide.
Drop kick to the back. All measured up. Ow!
She just rubbing it in the face of everyone in attendance. Big-time leg drop.
And she narrowly escapes that.
Unique pin combination. Instant kick out from the champion.
Clearly, she's still got a lot of fight left in her.
Oh, wow. The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
But these are the wounds of battle. You have to be naive to expect anything less at this point in a match.
She's out of the ring. The referee's count will begin soon.
She's grabbed a kendo stick, the international symbol. Things are about to get extreme.
Referee setting the hardware aside, clearing the way for any future damage.
Pumped up in the corner now.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Wicked kick to the lower back.
Vaquer surprises her. Oh, from the rope. That could make an opening for her. All measured up. Oh, from behind. That'll give you some whiplash. Wrist lock applied. Watch this agility.
Catwoman agility on the attack.
She's going up now. Going up high. Look at the high.
And straight into the pin attempt.
So right into the match and still able to kick out. Incredible. Fully adding insult to injury there. And her head is apparently something of a target tonight.
Vicious, aggressive attacks.
Vaquer gets cleared out of the ring.
Looks to climb the top rope. Look at the height through the air. It connects.
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
I don't know the plan, but it must be dangerous.
Taking flight.
superstars willing this battle on with everything they've got.
Great dunking and diving there.
Stephanie must be getting phased by this attack. Stephanie there in a disheartening position.
Oof, just stomping away at the arm. No one wants to see a count out, but we're getting close to that.
Into the barricade. Fence further up the barricade. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Her moment could be at hand. She's ready to attack. She's got something wicked in mind.
And now she's really taking over.
She's throwing down hard and thriving.
Graciously allowing the crowd a moment to appreciate her talent and
With a high splash.
Struggling to get back up, and she's not gonna like what happens once she does.
What a neck breaker.
I'm looking for the pinfall. 2. Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion.
She won't have to find any new artwork to hang on the wall. The WWE Women's title is coming back home with her.
And to anyone who thought she peaked, you were wrong. This match might be a look into the women's divisions for the foreseeable future.